I would like to talk about one of the most important topics in the real estate industry, the burning question which I'm sure most of you would like the answer to. I will be pinning these two significant options which you need to consider when deciding where you want to stay and live. We are talking about rental versus buying. This is BM Studios. Let's break it down. The simple question is, do I rent or do I buy the property I want to live in? And for most people, this question can be answered by numerous things. The common scenario, which we are all familiar with, right? You start young and enter the workforce, and the first place that you choose to stay in would be a rental. Then, as you grow older, progress and move forward, or you start to have more responsibilities like starting a family, that's when you will decide to buy a home. However, nothing is ever a straight line. Not every journey, progression, hopes, dreams, and goals all fit to this narrative. And we do not always have to heed to the socio-economic pressures that come with it. You do not have to own your own home by the age of 30 to be considered successful. Wait, how old am I again?
Loser!
Here are some of the factors that you need to consider when making the decision for you. As much as I do not want to emphasize this, finance is a major factor when making the decision. You need to evaluate your financial stability and affordability, whether it be for renting or for owning a home. You need to look into your earnings, your credit score, your general expenses, as well as your spending habits.
I see your smile in the morning light.
You need to align your life plans and goals with your decision making. Are you going to change careers? Are you going to study further? Are you maybe going to travel or relocate? Or are you looking for more stability or convenience? You need to align your life plans and goals when making your decision.
Granted, it's a possibility. Now all that I have left.
You need to read up and keep yourself updated on the latest real estate market trends and the economic climate. This will help you assess whether which option is more advantageous than the other. Please bear in mind that this is area specific as well.
I don't wanna play no games. Maybe you should come back. We could.
You need to consider the opportunity cost, whether it be buying and having the potential for equity, or when you're looking for the freedom of saving and reinvesting your money in other opportunities when choosing renting. Now we can move on to the advantages and disadvantages of renting or owning a property. I will start off with the advantages of renting. Lower initial and upfront costs. Generally, all you need to pay for in a rental would be your deposit and first month's rent. And then, as the lease goes by, you'll be paying a monthly rental as well as your utility costs. Flexibility. With rental, you have much more freedom to move around as you wish. This is great for people who anticipate moving frequently or traveling. Maintenance and upkeep. What's great about rental is that maintenance and upkeeping of the property is mainly the responsibility of the landlord. Just make sure that you're a good payer though. The disadvantages of renting a property. There is no equity building. When renting a property, there is no potential of earning equity and a valuable asset. Rental increases. When you're renting, of course you run the risk for the potential of rental increases. This might affect your budgeting and household expenses. Limited control. As a tenant, you are generally not allowed to control or change or move anything in the rental. This means any renovations or refurbishments are not entirely up to you. Advantages of buying a home. Building equity. One of the significant advantages of ownership is the potential of building equity in the long term. Over time, your property becomes a valuable asset and in turn builds wealth. Stability and freedom. Owning a home provides the stability and freedom to personalize and modify your home that best suits your preference. You have more control over your living space and can make long-term plans without any concerns. Disadvantages of owning a home. High initial costs. Buying a home requires a significant upfront investment. Not only is it the cost purchasing the home, you also have the attorney and bond costs, any inspection costs, as well as agent fees. Ongoing expenses. There is also an ongoing expense that you have to consider when owning a home. This includes your rates and taxes for services, your levies, as well as any maintenance or repair costs of your home. No flexibility. If you need to move or relocate, then the process is not so easy, as you will need to sell your home or put it out for rental. And this may not be so successful. I am sure with all this information, you are able to reflect and identify which option is right for you. Remember, there is no right or wrong answer. The message that I would like to emphasize here really is that there is no one-size-fits-all solution. You ultimately need to decide what best suits your unique circumstance and journey, and make sure that it contributes positively to your financial well-being and quality of life. If you'd like more information or have any questions or queries, please comment down below. And if you have not already watched my video on rental as an investment property, click here.